Hi guys, it is the world famous KROQ. I'm Megan Holiday. How you doing out there? It is a very special day. We have about 20 KROQ listeners who are hardcore Circa Survive fans. And I'm so excited to be here. So today is going to be awesome because I'm going to be asking the band some questions. I actually have some of you that are going to be asking some questions, and they're going to be performing songs off of their brand new record, The Amulet. Okay, so will you guys help me welcome Circa Survive?
Thanks for coming.
I'm so happy that you're here. And you just released your brand new record, The Amulet, which came out in September. So can you just talk a little bit about like what the process was in making this record?
We started out with a bunch of songs that some songs that we had left over from Dissensus, and over the summer when I was like really busy, Brendan went crazy and was writing just like massive pieces, and was sending them out, and that was sort of what started the ball rolling with a lot of the record. And then once the band got together, I would say we started kind of just putting songs together in the studio, like in a little snowball of inspiration from each other.
Mm-hmm. And you guys worked with Will Yip on this record again?
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you feel like you're in like a really good groove, like as far as producer artist goes?
Yeah, he's one of my closest friends, and I think that he's probably one of the band's like closest allies too. He understands the band in a way aesthetically that I think it's difficult unless you're really in it. So we're really fortunate that we have a connection with him in that way, where we can tell him something in our obscure language, and trying to communicate our vision, and he can really like translate through a lot of it.
Yeah.
Through it.
Yeah, just like have that synchronicity kind of.
Yeah.
So you guys released like 4 videos already. So there's Lustration, The Amulet, Premonition of the Hex, and my personal favorite, Rites of the Investiture. So that video, is that like old home video footage of you?
Yeah, it was my cousin who was doing a film project for college, and when I was like 12 or something, he asked me if I would come and act in it, and I was like so excited to do that, And a couple years ago, I saw him, and he lives in Palm Springs, and we were talking about that movie, and I was like, man, it would be so cool to find that footage and to like fuck with it and do something cool with it.
Yeah.
And so when the opportunity to do that came up, I jumped at it.
We have some fans here. So Liz from Pomona, do you want to come up and ask Circa Survive a question? All right, cool. Hey, Liz.
You're on the hot seat.
Hello. Who are your most inspirational musicians, or what inspires your music? Which artists have inspired your music?
I think it's changed a lot over the years. When I was a kid, I listened to anything my older brothers were listening to, and they were listening to like all different things. I had 3 older brothers, and they listened to like Metallica and New Order and Boyz II Men. So I just I wanted to I just wanted to hang out with them all the time and be one of them. So I just kind of assumed I was like an expeditionary in that way. So I was taking influences from everybody. My parents loved like the Beatles and Jim Croce, and my brother loved Nirvana, so I like got really, really into Nirvana growing up, and that just like spread out into so many things, but there's so many, too many.
So the amulet, so that's like a piece of jewelry that you would wear to ward off evil.
Is that what it is?
I looked it up.
Yeah.
I did. And
they tell you what it is?
No, they didn't. No one told me. I discovered it. I went on the World Wide Webs and I typed in amulet. And so I was just wondering like why you decided to name the record that, and what are the themes sort of behind the record?
Well, I mean, to me, an amulet can be anything. You know, it doesn't have to be necessarily like a piece of jewelry, but I do love the idea that it's like something you wear over your heart, like a necklace or something, but just in proportion to where your heart is, you know? I think it can be anything. And for a really long time, our records were sort of a thing I could carry with me in like a non-literal way, but kind of a little literal way, I guess, like the way he's carrying it. But and it sort of it felt very much like it was protecting me, and I was able to use it to protect me. And so this record, when we were working on it, it was almost a response to the last album, which I think had a lot of like aggressive questioning, you know, and this might have like more of like an aggressive acceptance to it, you know, and just remembering that things are going to be all right, that there's blue skies beyond the storm is tricky for me. I always forget. And I constantly think that like the world's going to crash down, everything's going to be awful all the time. Mm-hmm. And I forget that it balances out, and it always does, no matter what. And so I felt like this, this album sort of reminded me of that all the time. Mm-hmm. And so I wanted to.
I love that.
Found a little name to help symbolize it.
That's really cool. Well, I trip out because, I grew up, going to all of your guys' shows like since high school, and you've been a band for about 13 years, and you really haven't had much help as far as like mainstream media and radio goes. So, do you feel you have just like a crazy fan base, like they love you so much, and do you feel like that affords you more freedom as a band?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I think that your freedom is sort of your limitations in that way are sort of a self-decided thing. We've been really lucky that everybody that's decided to help the band, whether it's like, a radio station or a label or anybody that's partnered up with us, they get what we are going into it, and they want to take weird music and play it for lots of people, mm-hmm. which is kind of like a little bit of what we've always wanted to do too. And I don't think anybody ever expects to have some crazy magic thing happen where all of a sudden the world is like addicted to psychedelic punk music. But it's something that you can be passionate about, so in that way I think that there's like a enormous value to it, and everybody that's given the band a chance has shared that with us in that way, so I'm really grateful for that.
Awesome. So we're gonna hear some songs off the new record.
Are we doing that?
I think we're doing it now. I think it's happening.
Awesome.
So what are you gonna play first?
I don't know.
Okay.
We're gonna play the first track off the record. I have to warm up first though.
Awesome. Thank you so much, guys. And I did want to pull Robert up here to ask your question, too. Yeah. Yeah, Robert.
Yay. Can I say something real quick? I was at the Vegas show at the last tour, and Anthony, you pointed out my son. He was wearing the headphones. I don't know if you guys remember, but that was me. So anyway, if you guys could collaborate with any musician, living or dead, who would it be and why?
Wait.
Who?
No, I said wait. Tom Waits would be cool. But I said wait. I didn't mean Tom Waits. I didn't mean Tom Waits. I would love to collaborate with Tom Waits, but I was just thinking. It takes me a second to think. I wish I was as sharp as it would be to be like, boom, Hans Zimmer. But I'm trying to think. It's an important question. I'm like, in my mind, you ask me that question, and if I answer it right, you're gonna be like, well, guess what? That guy's here. I don't know. It's fucking crazy. Bjork would be cool.
Thank you.
So you guys put out this record on Hopeless, and a couple records ago you put it like the record out on your own with Violent Waves, right? Independent. Mm-hmm. What was that experience like?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I was on so many drugs.
Okay, fair enough.
It was very confusing and loud.
Okay.
Very sad and confusing. The record itself, I couldn't tell you about.
Okay, cool. Well, why don't you guys play another song? How about that? Okay, cool.
That sounds good.
Okay, cool.
Caught in the side swipes, attention roulette. We already paid our debt. Labeled the outline particularly well, and managed to
Just so beautiful. Oh my God. So one more listener question, and then we'll kind of wrap it up, and then you guys will end on your last song.
Thanks for all your patience with us with the stuff.
Oh yeah, no problem, no problem. So Joey, do you want to come up and ask your question? Joey was in a band called As I Lay Dying that I realized that I grew up listening to.
Thank you.
Sorry to call you out.
How you going on, guys? I just had a question. One of my favorite songs, The Great Golden Baby. I've always wanted to know the passion and the lyrics that went behind it. And in one of your lyrics, where I'd really love it if you sit him down and pull this thread. What did that mean to you?
That song's about trying to start this band with Colin. And The Great Golden Baby is the band.
Okay.
Like the infant, the beginning of the band.
Nice.
And the anxiety that I was having with feeling like it was like that feeling like when you're in high school and you're like, fuck, I have to figure out what I'm doing for the rest of my life right now. Like that weird feeling. That's kind of like what that song's about.
Yeah.
Him and I trying to work together.
That's nice.
Stuff like that.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
Well, hey, you sound great.
You know Phil?
What's that?
You know Phil?
Phil?
Yeah. Phil's my dude.
We're just making friends over here. That's what's happening. Okay, so you've sold out the Shrine tonight, along with Thrice, and then you've added a second show, which is tomorrow night, also at the Shrine. I'm just so happy that you guys were able to come, and just congratulations on the new record and everything.
Thanks.
And we'll just end it with one last song. So let's give it up, you guys, for Circa Survive.
Thank you guys so much for being here. Have you kissed the ground?
you.
Thanks again.
Woo! Thank you guys so much. All right, one more time for Circa Survive, you guys. Yeah. Thank you. All right, it's world famous KROQ. Thanks for watching.